Over the course of years, I've been known to hoard things similarly to a dragon, which means I have need for something that could contain my treasures. You can, of course, head over to your local craft store and purchase a wood box and go straight to the customization video, but I think a box is an excellent intro project to woodworking if you're interested in learning the craft. In today's video, I want to show you how to build a simple box with lid that will later be customized into a memory and treasure box. The tutorial outlining the shopping lists, written instructions, tips and tricks, and of course, the perfect hot cup of motivation to accompany this project will be released in January. Now, I'm going to get started by heading off to that hardware store and picking up the supplies. Da-da-da. Wow. Now we leave. Welcome to my beautifully lit basement. We're going to be doing some woodworking. So today, first steps, safety. Second step, project. So join me. We're going to do the woodworking part of this, and then afterward we're going to do some wood burning, and then some upholstery. Yeah, we have that to look forward to. So let's get our box made, and then we can make it look pretty. So excited! Grab yourself a hot cup of motivation. Roll up your sleeves. How I'm going to get into it. Some tools you're going to need outside of the materials would be, number one, a pencil and your plan, and then a way to cut your project apart. I'm going to be using handsaw and hand tools today just to show you that woodworking doesn't have to cost a ton of money. All the list of equipment I use will be in the link below, but you can also check out our tutorial on our website, and that should give you a shopping list if you want to make the same project. So, if you've never used a measuring tape before, essentially you're going to just hook the metal bit on the end of your wood that you're measuring. Then you're going to go out to the measurements here. This measuring tape is super nice. It has all of the measurements listed below. If you're not familiar with inches or how they break down, that's really nice. Otherwise, you just learn by looking at the ticks. So the first thing you do is you mark all your pieces, how you want to cut them, make sure it all makes sense, and then you cut your piece. This is a really nice tool. It's called a square. Not only does it help you find the 90-degree edge from where the edge of your wood is, but if you need any kind of degrees, those are all marked as well. I use it by lining up where my measurement was, and then it makes sure that my marking is nice and straight. So you just start it down here. Nice, straight mark. See? Beautiful. I'm gonna get started. Time for a time lapse. Okay. So, a little update. I could start a line here. Got pretty far. This cut's okay. I don't have the right saw, like handsaw, to do that, and I could go out and buy a handsaw, but I'm trying to do this on a budget. So I'm going to use the power tools that I have, and I can show you some how-tos for these general power tools and how to operate them safely. So let me get set up, and then I'll explain what I'm going to do. Come with me. Don't judge my basement, okay? It's my basement, not your basement. Now, what I've done here is I have found my line. I found a piece of straight wood, straight enough for me anyway, and I've clamped this as an edge. Everything is sitting on two pieces of 2x4, so it's off the ground. So the way I lined this up was I lined up the blade, which is this red guy, with my line here, and then I lined up the wood with the guy that's on the side. Made sure that it was square here, so I'll be cutting in a generally straight direction. I'm just going to cut the whole length, just all the way down. Especially because it's power tool. I'm not going to do small cuts with this. Yeah. So the next thing I need to do is make sure that I adjust the blade so that it goes through the wood, but not much further, because I don't want it to cut my floor. So I will do that and check back in. Okay. Rule number 1 of power tools: don't put your fingers near the spinny bits. Rule number 2: safety glasses, respirator, because it's going to blow wood up. And know what you're doing before you start. That's probably the best guideline. So go ahead and give this a cut. Just so it don't move around. We have our wood, which we'll have to remeasure and verify which piece is which, and our sides to our top and our bottom, and our little extra piece. So the next step will be to glue them together, nail them in place, and then we can have fun. Okay, we have all our bits all cut up. Everything's happy. So next we're going to apply some wood glue down the edge, line up our long boy, which, yeah, this is a long boy. We're just gonna put some nails right through, right on the edge, and then clamp it together and let the glue dry. And just like that, we have one side on, just with 2 nails. Not too bad. Let's get the other side. These are 20-pound dumbbells. Should be plenty of weight. You could use clamps if you're smart and you have clamps. I apparently am not that smart, so we will actually move him over a little bit out the way to finish drawing the wood. Yeah, we're good. What little recess we have to do after that? After that deals with that. Gotta do the same thing for the blade now. Okay, wow. It's aggressive and unnecessary. Okay. But on the bright side, we're done. This is what she looks like now. This is the front, the inside. We got some holes to cover up later, but that'll be all right. We'll do some fun wood burning design anyway, and I don't think it'll be that noticeable. So this one doesn't have a lot of big gaps, so I'm thinking I'm just going to let it dry. I don't think I need to put weight on it. But what I do want to test real quick is if it fits over the box. Because this whole thing isn't going to work if the lid doesn't go on the box. So let's hope and pray, man. Hope and pray. It fits! Oh my goodness! I'm so excited. Such a cute box too. I think once it's stained and wood burned, all the mistakes really are only going to be visible to me and you. But this is so good. I'm so excited. You go back to work here. All right. I will check back in later once everything is dried up. Clean this stuff up and sand it all. Then get to wood burning on the creative side. Thanks for joining. I'm Auntie Sarah from CoffeeCraft, and I hope I inspired you to craft something with your own 2 hands. If you think I succeeded and liked this video, please join our crafty community by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. Check back later to see the next video in this series where we wood burn, stain, and line the box with velvet to make sure it's worthy to hold all of your memories and treasures for years to come. I look forward to seeing what we can craft together next time. Alrighty, bye-bye.